Ready to design a kitchen that stays beautiful year after year? Today, I'll share the best kitchen designs for a timeless look, from cabinetry secrets and trending countertops to lighting tricks designers swear by. Plus, I'll reveal one surprising upgrade that turns any space into a showstopper. Stick around to the end for that bonus tip. Tap like, subscribe, and let's create your dream kitchen together. When designing a kitchen meant to last, start with classic cabinetry. Shaker-style doors continue to dominate homes in the US, Canada, and Europe because they blend seamlessly with modern, rustic, or transitional interiors. Their clean lines and recessed panels provide just the right amount of detail without overwhelming the space. For long-term value, select durable hardwoods such as maple, oak, or birch. Painted finishes in soft white, warm beige, or light gray stay consistently popular, while deeper hues like navy, charcoal, or forest green add richness without locking you into a short-lived fad. If you want something fresh, two-tone cabinetry, for example, light uppers and darker base units is trending and still feels timeless when colors are neutral. Next, pay attention to countertops. According to current kitchen remodel searches, quartz continues to be a top pick because it offers beauty and practicality. It resists stains, scratches, and heat better than many natural stones, making it ideal for busy households. Marble remains the gold standard for elegance, especially in honed or leathered finishes that soften its shine. Butcher block surfaces, often crafted from walnut or oak, add natural warmth and suit both traditional and modern kitchens. Stick with neutral tones or subtle veining if you want your counters to age gracefully. Dramatic patterns or overly bold colors can date a space quickly. Backsplashes are where you can inject personality without losing a classic feel. Subway tiles laid in brick, vertical, or herringbone patterns never go out of style. To elevate the look, consider handmade ceramic tiles, glossy zellage pieces, or a slab backsplash using marble, quartzite, or even porcelain for durability. Searches for marble backsplash and zellage tiles have risen sharply, showing homeowners love their organic texture and depth. To keep things timeless, focus on colors that complement your cabinetry rather than compete with it. A kitchen island often becomes the heart of the room. For a design that lasts, keep its shape simple, and choose sturdy materials like quartz, granite, or butcher block for the top. Waterfall edges, where the countertop flows down both sides, are trending into 2025, yet they remain sleek and elegant. Consider adding smart storage such as pull-out shelves or built-in wine racks within the island. If your space allows, overhang one side for bar seating, pairing it with upholstered or leather stools to create a cozy gathering spot. Storage planning is essential for a clutter-free kitchen. Deep drawers hold pots, pans, and mixing bowls better than standard shelves. Pull-out trash and recycling bins make cleanup simple, while vertical dividers keep baking sheets and cutting boards organized. Open shelving remains popular in searches, but the key to timeless styling is moderation. Display only items you truly love. Attractive glassware, a plant, or a curated stack of cookbooks, so shelves look intentional rather than busy. Your kitchen's hardware deserves attention too. Cabinet handles and knobs are like jewelry for the room. Brushed brass, matte black, and polished nickel are leading finishes in design trend reports. Choose one finish across all doors and drawers for a cohesive look, and pair it with soft close hinges to give every cabinet a smooth, high-end touch. The flooring you choose will anchor the entire design. Wide plank hardwood, stone tile, or durable porcelain are classic options. For a bright, open feel, try light oak, ash, or pale hickory. If you prefer warmth, medium honey, or chestnut tones create a cozy ambiance. Busy families often lean toward luxury vinyl planks, LVP, because they mimic wood yet handle spills and scratches effortlessly, a practical choice that still feels upscale. Lighting shapes not just how your kitchen looks, but how it works. Layered lighting is a strategy designers rely on. Start with recessed LEDs for even illumination. Add pendant lights over your island. Glass globes, lantern styles, or sleek cones are all trending. For extra charm, place a statement chandelier above a breakfast nook or dining table. Don't forget under-cabinet lighting. LED strips brighten counters and make food prep easier. Install dimmer switches so you can adjust brightness for cooking, entertaining, or enjoying a quiet evening. Another way to elevate your kitchen is by creating a feature wall or backsplash. This might be a slab of marble extending from counter to ceiling, a stretch of handmade Moroccan tiles, or even textured wood panels sealed for kitchen use. The goal is to create a focal point that complements your overall palette. Keep patterns and tones harmonious with nearby cabinets and counters, so the look feels unified rather than overwhelming. Once the foundation is set, think about kitchen layouts. The L-shaped configuration remains one of the most efficient, giving you plenty of counter space and a natural workflow between sink, stove, and refrigerator. Often called the kitchen work triangle, U-shaped kitchens are perfect for larger areas, providing abundant storage and prep zones. If you have the room, add a center island to anchor the layout and serve as extra seating or worktop. For compact homes, a slim peninsula extending from one wall can define zones without crowding traffic lanes. Hidden storage has become one of the biggest search trends for kitchen remodels. Pull-out pantry shelves, toe-kick drawers beneath cabinets, and built-in spice racks inside doors maximize every inch. Appliance garages, clever cabinets that conceal toasters, blenders, or coffee machines. Keep counters clear while keeping essentials within reach. Even narrow spaces can house sliding racks for oils, condiments, or cleaning supplies. Integrating appliances is another strategy homeowners love. Panel-ready dishwashers and refrigerators enable you to attach cabinet fronts directly to their doors, creating a seamless appearance in the room. Wall ovens stacked with microwaves or steam ovens save space and create a custom professional vibe. Induction cooktops, gaining popularity in both the US and Europe, pair energy efficiency with sleek design. Sustainability is also shaping timeless kitchens. Many designers recommend eco-friendly materials, such as bamboo shelves, reclaimed wood beams, or countertops made from recycled glass or composite quartz. Energy-efficient appliances with the Energy Star label reduce bills and environmental impact. Even choosing LED bulbs for your fixtures contributes to a greener, longer-lasting kitchen. Beyond the core structure, there are extra layers that can make your kitchen truly timeless. One area that often gets overlooked is the sink and faucet zone. Farmhouse sinks remain a favorite thanks to their deep bowls and vintage appeal, but sleek undermount sinks in stainless steel or quartz composite are just as enduring. Pair them with high-arc pull-down faucets for a blend of style and practicality. Brushed nickel and matte black are top finishes in recent trend reports. But classic chrome still works beautifully if you want a bright, reflective accent. Another detail to consider is the range hood. A custom hood, built from wood, plaster, or metal, can double as a sculptural centerpiece. Whether you prefer a modern boxy design, a soft curved profile, or a rustic wood-clad look, keeping its lines simple ensures longevity. Searches for hidden range hood and integrated vent hood are growing as homeowners look for ways to maintain clean sightlines. Let's not forget seating options. If you have a breakfast nook, consider a built-in banquet. Upholstered benches with storage drawers underneath provide comfort and functionality. Pair them with a sturdy wooden or stone table for a welcoming spot to enjoy coffee or casual meals. For island seating, upholstered stools with backs support longer conversations, while swivel bases add convenience. As you design, don't underestimate the impact of color palettes. Neutral kitchens, think whites, creams, taupe, and soft grays, remain the safest route for longevity. They create a calm backdrop and allow you to refresh accents over time. If you want more personality, muted blues, sage greens, or earthy clay tones are trending without being overly bold. Pair these with natural materials like rattan, jute, or warm wood to balance cool and warm elements. For walls and ceilings, texture adds subtle interest. Tongue and groove paneling, beadboard backsplashes, or shiplap on a breakfast wall bring quiet character. Painted drywall in eggshell or matte finishes works well for a clean, modern feel. In higher ceilings, exposed wood beams or coffered details can add sophistication while framing the space. Next, think about organization zones. A walk-in pantry is high on many homeowners' wish lists, but even a small reach-in can function beautifully with adjustable shelves, pull-out baskets, and clear glass containers. Labeling items or arranging them by category, baking, breakfast, snacks, keeps everything easy to find. For households with kids, dedicate a lower shelf for healthy grab-and-go items. Smart technology is reshaping kitchens too. Consider adding smart lighting systems you can control with your phone or voice assistants, or install Wi-Fi-enabled ovens that let you preheat from another room. Induction ranges with precise temperature control are trending across Europe and North America for their speed and energy savings. Just remember to balance technology with simplicity so your kitchen doesn't feel too high-tech or quickly outdated. Your dining area, whether inside the kitchen or in an adjacent room, deserves attention as part of the overall design. A wooden dining table with clean lines pairs well with almost any style. Upholstered chairs soften the look and add comfort. Pendant lights or a small chandelier centered above the table can create a cozy atmosphere for gatherings. One tip professionals use is to incorporate natural elements wherever possible. Sunlight streaming through large windows or a skylight makes everything feel fresh and welcoming. If privacy is a concern, add Roman shades or simple linen curtains in neutral tones. Indoor plants, such as herbs, small succulents, or a potted fiddle-leaf fig, bring life and color without overwhelming the design. Ventilation is another practical element with long-term benefits. A powerful, quiet hood ensures cooking odors don't linger, protecting cabinetry and finishes over time. Ducted systems work best, though recirculating models with charcoal filters can suit apartments or condos where exterior venting isn't possible. Don't ignore decorative accessories. While minimalism is key, a few curated pieces personalize the space. A ceramic fruit bowl, framed prints, or a vintage clock on an empty wall add warmth. Just keep surfaces mostly clear to maintain that fresh, uncluttered feeling. If you want to experiment with trends without risking longevity, focus on easily replaceable accents. Bar stool cushions, runner rugs, pendant shades, or cabinet liners can introduce seasonal colors or patterns. Swapping these items every few years gives your kitchen a mini refresh without major expense. For larger remodels, consider how your kitchen connects to other rooms. Open-plan living remains popular across the US, Canada, and Europe. Use a consistent flooring material to create flow or define zones with subtle changes in lighting or ceiling height. Sliding or pocket doors can separate spaces when you want privacy, but still allow flexibility. Another secret to timeless appeal is balanced proportions. Keep countertops, cabinets, and backsplashes in harmony by following simple ratios. For example, avoid a backsplash that competes with your counters in size or pattern. Similarly, don't overload one wall with heavy cabinets while leaving others bare. Symmetry keeps the eye comfortable. For homeowners with room to spare, secondary prep zones are trending. A butler's pantry or scullery behind the main kitchen offers extra countertop space, hidden storage, and sometimes even a second sink or dishwasher. It's an ideal place to tuck away dishes during gatherings, keeping the main kitchen pristine. Lighting deserves a second mention because of its power to set mood. Beyond general and task lighting, consider accent lighting inside glass front cabinets or along toe kicks for soft evening glow. Pendant height matters too. Keep them about 30 to 36 inches above the countertop for the perfect balance of style and function. As you finalize your design, pay attention to maintenance-friendly choices. Matte finishes on cabinetry hide fingerprints better than high gloss. Quartz and sealed granite resist stains more easily than porous stones. Large format tiles minimize grout lines, making floors and walls simpler to clean. Finally, bring it all together with personal flair. Whether it's a framed recipe from a grandparent, a handmade pottery piece, or a small espresso station, these touches make a kitchen uniquely yours. The key is restraint. Choose meaningful pieces and display them sparingly so the room keeps its calm, elegant feel. That's it for today's look at the best kitchen designs for a timeless look. Whether you love simple kitchen design ideas, prefer modern classic kitchens, or want to refresh your space with a neutral kitchen color palette, these tips will guide you to a new kitchen design or your next kitchen renovation. For more on timeless kitchen styles, smart kitchen layouts, and trending home decor, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss fresh kitchen design trends to inspire your home.